we're live.
Good morning, and welcome to the Pete Braley Show. This is show number 180. I'm Pete Braley, along with my co-host, my executive producer, the show creator, the all-around great guy. That will be my son, Matt.
That's me. Good morning.
There he is. And just make it a great day t-shirt.
Of course.
Thank you for choosing us today. Our goal is to start your day off on a positive note. So if you like what we do here, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe so that you don't miss any future shows. We're live weekdays here on YouTube, and you can also find us wherever you go for all your favorite podcasts. Coming up today, it's another edition of Am I the A-Hole? As we weigh in on this Reddit post. The Sibs return for Battle of the Sibs today, and it's kind of miscellaneous trivia today. It's the leftover bonus questions I had from all the other rounds. The New York Times is offering some Wordle help, but I have to ask if this is cheating. And it's day 2 for the Stumpah. Of course, this week we wrap up the counting for this portion of the Stumpah and crown a champion show. That's coming up.
Charlie's going crazy nice and early today.
Actually, Mom left for work. I don't know what time she left this morning, but she usually gets up around 4:30 or 5. And she always gives me a kiss goodbye and stuff. And I can remember her saying, "Good luck." And I said, "What?" She said, "Good luck with this guy." So he's been raising issues since like 4:30 this morning, I guess. So.
Nice.
A little spring fever for the puppy, you think?
Something like that.
Did you see the ocean this morning? It's like a sheet of glass.
What'd you take a walk down there?
No, I can see it from my bedroom.
Oh, well, not all of us are as lucky. There,
I know.
Pete.
Not all of us have an ocean view.
Some of us just face other houses. You know, nothing against the neighbors, but I would prefer an ocean view. Don't have it. So.
I always love when the ocean's like a sheet of glass. It's like, it very rarely happens, with the wind and everything by the coast. By the way, the Boston Red Sox won yesterday, and I watched the whole game.
Nice.
So my little worry there about being the
bad luck charm.
The bad luck charm, thank you. It's somebody else's fault.
You asked me. We were down 3-0. He was like, "Do I stop watching?" I said, "No. Keep watching. Eventually they're going to win, and it'll prove this theory wrong." And look at that.
And of course, if there are any Tiger fans watching, because I know we have, we're just coast to coast here, they're upset because J.D. Martinez hit a ball down the right field line, and the umpire said it was fair, but you really could not. They did not have a definitive angle, and I didn't see any chalk fly. Because you know how when a ball hits the chalk line, which makes it fair, by the way, it only has to hit some portion of the chalk, and it's fair. A lot of times the chalk will go. Could not see it, so
doesn't matter. Good call. Good call.
The Tigers did appeal it. They went to review, and there was no definitive proof.
Have they been announcing?
Yes, they did announce. It was nice. The home plate umpire, he said, "After further review, the call is confirmed."
Now, how do they sound? Do they sound like they all took a public speaking course? I was wondering if they'd be awkward. This is new for them.
True.
And is it the crew chief or always the home plate umpire? Or
I don't know about that.
Was the crew chief the home plate umpire?
I'll have to get back to you on that.
I would assume the crew chief.
Yeah. So anybody Sox, they have a day game today with Eduardo Rodriguez going for the Tigers.
Oh.
That'll be weird against this former team. Of course, I guess they have some weather in Detroit. What did I tell you yesterday? Peter Abraham, who writes for the Boston Globe, he tweeted after the game yesterday that, what's the weather forecast for tomorrow? Well, they just put the tarp on the field, and they parked 9 vehicles on it so it won't blow away.
Wow.
So, I don't know.
Gonna be some wind.
I think so.
Yeah.
Welcome to Wednesday. It is April 13th. We escape a Friday the 13th this month. It's a National Make Lunch Count Day, which I think is sponsored by TGI Fridays, actually.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Their point is a lot of people eat lunch at their desk, or they rush through lunch.
So go spend your money at a place like TGI Fridays.
There you go. Yeah. Make your lunch count. It's National Peach Cobbler Day, which I can say I don't think I've never had that.
No, I've never had it. I don't really have a desire to, but I mean, Foodie Friday,
Hey,
never know.
National Thomas Jefferson Day, as he was born on this day in 1743.
I've seen him in Hamilton, and he can rap.
He can.
He can.
He was good back then. And it's also National Scrabble Day, which I saw this morning has been described as the original Wordle.
I guess.
Kind of.
Two different games.
Right?
Two different games. You know?
Yeah.
Just what? Just because a game has letters in it?
And you're making words?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. Two different games.
On
Both phenomenal games, though.
On the Datebook today, on this day in 1943, FDR dedicated the Jefferson Memorial. On this day in 1954, Milwaukee Braves' Hank Aaron played his first game in Major League Baseball. On this day in 1965, the Beatles recorded their single Help.
Let's hear it.
Help, I need somebody, help, not just anybody, help.
Let's hear it. Need somebody.
Help.
Way too high. Falsetto on it at 8:07 in the morning.
But I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. On this day in 1970, Apollo 13, by the way, they never said, Houston, we have a problem.
Tom Hanks did.
Tom Hanks did, but Apollo 13 announced, okay, Houston, we've had a problem here.
Well, that's not as great of a movie line, you know?
That was when the oxygen tank exploded on their way to the moon, and they had to come back.
I'm going to be honest, though. That's one of the things that makes me wonder, like, if you're trying to make a movie as accurate as possible while keeping it cinematic, why not just leave it the right line?
I know, there's nothing wrong with that line,
No,
is there?
if Tom Hanks says that line, just as good.
Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here. Yeah, that could work.
Yeah, I can see it.
It was on this day in 1980, the U.S. and its allies boycotted the Summer Olympics in Moscow in protest against Russia's invasion of Afghanistan. And now today. On this day in 1986, the Boston Celtics ended their season with a home win record of 40-1.
That's crazy.
Isn't that wild? They won every home game except one, and I'm sorry I didn't look up who they lost to. But.
Yeah. Somebody bad, probably. That's normally how it works. Yeah.
Celebrity birthdays. Tony Dow is 77. He was Wally on Leave It to Beaver. Singer and now Reverend Al Green is 76. Singer Peebo Bryson is 71. Child actor Rick Schroeder, 52. What was his show? Not Different Strokes. Something about spoons. I don't know. Lou Bega is 57 today. Do you remember Lou? He's a one-hit wonder.
Sing it. I don't know.
Oh, how does it go? Little bit of Monica by my side, little bit of all those names. And Mambo number 5 was the song.
Mambo or Mamba?
Mambo, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. And baseball's Hunter Pence is 39. All right, who do we have in the chat? I see Dana was first man in today, right?
Dana is. Vertical check, fat pants check, coffee check, happy Wednesday, gang.
All right.
I'm tired today, so
Are
it's
you?
not a happy Wednesday yet. Give me about 10 minutes. Like I said, we'll be good to go. Anyways, good morning, everybody. Abby did say, is the Stumpah continuing after Friday? Yeah, it is. We're just picking a winner. We've been going for a while. So we'll start over. We'll start over. As
Reset.
But yes, it'll continue after Friday. If not, none of you would show up. Let's be honest.
True.
Best part about the show.
They come for the Stumpah.
Dana said, I forgot about the game, was enjoying the awesome weather. It was awesome for like half the day. The other half of the day was pretty crappy.
Yeah, it rained in the morning, and it was cloudy and drizzly up until like 2.
Yeah.
And
I was supposed to rake yesterday, but I'm not going to rake when it's like, when the ground is soft, you know?
Okay.
I don't want to rip up any grass. I'm the landscaper. I make those decisions. But Trish is nervous because she gave me a deadline of Easter. And I was like, Trish, it'll get done. You gave me the deadline of Easter. But like every day she's been like, you raking today? I'm like, is it Easter? I told her that if it comes down to 11:30 p.m. Saturday night, I will be out there raking.
You'll be out there.
I said, I made a promise.
He's going to skip going to sunrise service, and he's going to get up early Easter morning and continue raking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the weather was not great all day yesterday.
We'll see how the weather's. It's supposed to be a nice day today, and I'm broadcasting a softball game, so I'm glad about that because don't want to be out there when it's. But the rest of the week, it does not look like any rain for southern New England. So
yeah,
you should be good.
Trying to distract Charlie over there. But yeah, Gail, you are correct. Gail said, I'm pretty sure, Abby, I'm pretty sure it is just time to give a prize and reset the numbers. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, you are correct.
Yep.
Dana says peach cobbler is very similar to apple crisp. I don't remember what peaches taste like. Peaches just aren't in my repertoire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I have to try.
I love me some apple cobbler. I mean, some apple crisp.
Gail says she got to hug Doug and Marla last night. That's awesome.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome. Gail's in Virginia Beach. That's cool. That's cool.
Doug and Marla are coming up here on Easter Sunday.
Abby said, I'm exhausted today. Went and played at the ball field with the kids, and I figured out I'm old. It took that to figure that out? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Thank you.
You know what's funny is the radio station, the last, when I was with the BSM in New Bedford, they had a benefit softball game, I guess, against the firefighters. Mm-hmm. And I used to play softball for WNBH. We had a charity softball team in the 70s, 80s, and I used to play like every Wednesday night. Oh, and I wasn't bad. I was,
What was your batting average?
I don't know. We didn't keep numbers.
Then it wasn't that serious.
Okay. So anyway, at this other radio station, they decided to have a charity game, and I'm like, yeah, I'll play. I used to play first base, so put me at first. Mm-hmm. Somebody else took first. I was at third.
Not a great place to play in softball.
But I remember that first ground ball when I went to go down and my lower back went, and I was like, okay.
Pete's stuck down there.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Somebody call my wife. Her name is Trish.
My name's not Trish.
It is, though.
You'll find her somewhere, yeah.
And the last thing, Pete, could you hold up your tablet for all of us to see,
Did I
please?
do it again?
Could you hold up your tablet for all of us to see, Peter? Shout out to Dana for calling you out.
I have to take it off, too, because otherwise I'll be holding it upside down, and my little bit of OCD will not allow for that.
Clearly you don't have OCD. You just went 15 minutes with the tablet upside down. You didn't even notice.
I almost went without it this morning. Because
these are the reasons I gave you the monitor, though. But go ahead.
That's true. I didn't even notice.
You almost went without it because?
I had left it in a different place last night. Normally I leave it here.
Yeah, where did you leave it? I saw it somewhere.
Bar? It was on the bar.
Yeah.
On top of a book or something like that. So at the last minute, I'm like, where is that? Oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Anyways, thank you, Dana. Someone's paying attention.
Mm-hmm. If it's not Dana, it would have been Kat, right? She always gets me on that.
Yeah, unless she's sleeping.
Yeah. In the news this morning, on this Wednesday, comic Gilbert Gottfried has died at the age of 67. The cause of death was recurrent ventricular tachycardia due to myotonic dystrophy. Did I get it, Dana? Type 2. This is according to his longtime friend and publicist, Glenn Schwartz. Gilbert's movie credits included Beverly Hills Cop 2, Problem Child, Look Who's Talking To, and The Aristocrats. And, of course, he was also the voice of Iago, the parrot in Disney's Aladdin. Does anybody remember when Fox used a glowing hockey puck on their NHL telecasts in the late 90s? Dana, maybe you remember this. I know you're a hockey fan. Well, that flopped. But the network is trying something similar with the USFL, which kicks off its season on Saturday. Daryl Johnston, the ex-Dallas Cowboys fullback turned USFL executive, says the glowing football will help viewers see the ball under the pile of bodies at the goal line. The league will be able to have the glowing football on screen because there's a sensor in every football to help identify when teams make a first down.
If you have the sensor, I don't think it needs to be glow in the dark.
This is true.
Also, of all the things with football, I don't think I've ever complained like, I can never see the ball. You can pretty much always see the ball.
In hockey, it's an issue with the puck.
Maybe.
The glowing puck kind of flopped,
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
But yeah, the football, I don't think that's ever really been a problem.
If you notice Simon Cowell looking a bit more natural lately, that's because he has sworn off Botox. Simon said the face fillers made him look, quote, like something out of a horror film. Finally, they're catching on. The 62-year-old added that there was a stage where I might have gone a bit too far. I saw a picture of me from before the other day and didn't recognize that it was me, first of all. Now, the former American Idol judge says he has changed up his anti-aging regimen. He says, I probably did have a little too much Botox a couple of years ago because everyone on TV has it. Now I have facials, but nothing too extravagant at the moment. I say embrace the suck, man. You're getting old, just go with what you got, right?
Coming from the guy that used to wear a hairpiece.
Well, that was then. This is now.
I guess.
In the upcoming Netflix movie called Senior Year, Rebel Wilson plays a former high school cheerleader who wakes up from a coma after 20 years and decides she wants to go back and finish her senior year of high school. The movie premieres May 13th. Would you want to go back to high school? I mean, especially if you woke up from 20 years later?
I don't know.
But
20 years later, probably not.
I looked into it, and I guess she had been voted prom queen, but then some accident, she went into this coma. She never went to the prom, so she wants to go back and have her experiences.
Yeah, well, I'm glad that's the plot of the movie. I saw like a teaser for it without knowing the plot, and I was like, man, we gotta stop filming like movies where they're supposed to be high school students and they're like 30. Like, we gotta stop doing that.
Do that.
It's weird. It's
Right.
weird. Just hire an actor that's younger.
Right.
But yeah, I'm glad that's the plot. I didn't know that at the time.
And I guess she also goes back to school like wearing some of the fashions from 20 years ago.
Okay.
So
All right.
it sounds interesting.
Yeah.
There's a bill being considered in California that would shorten the work week from 40 hours to 32 hours for companies that have more than 500 employees. A 4-day work week with 5-day pay, though. And according to the proposed bill, employers could not reduce salary because of the reduced hours. The workday would still be 8 hours, but any hours over 32 in a week would require overtime pay.
Yeah, it's probably not going to pass. I mean, let's think about this logically. Who funds the people voting on the bill?
Businesses.
Yeah. So it's probably not going to go through. It's a good idea, but it's probably not going to.
And there's nothing here about benefits, but I can see them trying to screw you out of those.
Yep, they'll take it some other way.
Yep. And it seems like supply chain issues have impacted a lot of us, including the Philadelphia Phillies. The team was not wearing its traditional cream home uniforms for their games this past weekend, which the Phils have worn exclusively for home day games for years. It seems that Fanatics, the company that distributes the uniforms, was not able to deliver them in time this year. Fanatics also hasn't been able to provide the retro powder blue uniforms that the Phils wear on Thursday home games.
They were all wearing red T-shirts from Walmart with duct tape numbers. No, I didn't see what they wore. I do love their jerseys. The Phillies have some nice uniforms.
They do. Yeah.
But interesting.
Shall we get to the Stumpah?
I guess.
All right.
I guess.
Oh, and by the way, have we ever mentioned what the prize is?
I think we mentioned it. It's a dealer's choice of merch. We'll buy you whatever you want.
Basically,
we'll give you whatever you want.
Whoever is the winner as of Friday, we'll get in touch with them and say, what would you like? Would you like a hoodie? Do you want a T-shirt? Whatever.
And we'll ship it to you.
Yeah, we'll ship it to you.
Yeah.
So our question today, left over from yesterday, even with all the technology, it takes longer to do this now than it did 5 years ago. What is it? All right, shall we come up with a hint for today?
Let's do it.
Our hint is something that's seen as a convenience by many.
Yeah. Well, we're going to leave it there. Mm-hmm. We have another clue, but we're leaving it there.
Even with all the technology, it takes longer to do this now than it did 5 years ago. What is it? And it is something that is seen as a convenience by many.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying.
Gary and Dana both remember the glowing puck, but Dana says hated the glowing puck. Terrible idea.
Yeah. I don't know if it was easier to see the puck or worse, because you train yourself. And I grew up in the 70s watching Bruins games when I got home, or actually watching Bruins games on Channel 38. Way before cable.
Oh, okay.
So you had to have a special UHF antenna.
Oh.
So you're watching the hockey game and you got all this, what we call snow on the screen, because it's all, and I would be moving the antenna and my brother would say, "That's good, hold it right there." So I'm standing like this.
Yeah. So did you even get to watch the game? Probably not.
Kind of like leaning over, trying to say.
Why didn't you just watch it on like ESPN Plus, man?
There was no ESPN Plus.
You could have just pulled it up on a laptop or something.
There were no laptops.
Seems like you guys just didn't try.
Time for our fascinating facts here while we wait for your answers on the Stumpah. The shortest war in history, people say wars last forever. The shortest war in history lasted 38 minutes. When the Sultan of the British protected Zanzibar died and a new one took over without British approval in 1896, the Brits were not happy. Tension escalated when Sultan Khalid bin Bargash refused to step down, but the British warships spent less than 40 minutes bombarding the palace before Khalid fled, marking the very quick end of the Anglo-Zanzibar War. 38 minutes. If only we could decide things that fast now, huh? All right, our question, even with all the technology, it takes longer to do this than it did 5 years ago, something that's seen as a convenience. What do we got?
We got a winner. I see it.
Oh, really?
We got a winner mixed in here.
Okay.
But who is it? Abby says, ordering something online.
No.
Not it. Not it. Dana says, second guest of the day, waiting in the drive-thru.
Waiting in the drive-thru is right. Congratulations to Dana. Even
early.
Yeah. It takes longer to wait in a drive-thru now than it did 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Now, the question does not say why, but...
And I believe, I don't know, these might not be the fully upgraded standings, but Dana just tied for first place.
Ooh. Gary is going down.
We got a tie for first place here.
So we got 2 days to break that tie.
Yeah, or we should probably keep a tiebreaker in our back pocket.
That's right. Maybe we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very early, though. I was hoping we could get through some other answers, but Dana's like, no, I'm not wasting any time. Right away.
Now, Dana, did you watch, what's the show I told you I'm watching on History Channel? Foods That Built America? Mm-hmm. Who do you think invented the drive-through window? It was originally called the pickup window. I told you. So
yeah, so I'm just waiting.
He said McDonald's. Mm-hmm. Dave Thomas and Wendy's. Mm. Yeah, the show this weekend was about Kentucky Fried Chicken, which Dave Thomas was running for a while.
Oh.
He was the idea man.
You're very into this.
He invented the bucket. The KFC bucket.
The bucket itself.
I don't know if he physically made the bucket, but it was his idea.
A little less impressive.
And then he got screwed by the actual John Y. Brown, I think, was the guy that actually was controlling KFC. Colonel Sanders was just the front man. He was just the spokesman. I mean, we all kind of figured that. It was his recipe, but he was just the spokesman.
Yeah, but
so
you always kind of figured that.
When Dave Thomas quit KFC, he was in Columbus, Ohio, and he said, I got to come up with something. So he came up with Wendy's. Mm-hmm. You know why they have a square burger?
Because it's different. Because
it looks like the meat is just oozing out of the bun.
I disagree.
It looks like it's a bigger burger.
Probably what they were aiming for. I don't know if it's that.
So yeah, that
impressive there.
He came up with the idea of the pickup window, but it was causing all kind of traffic jams, and it was really messing up the parking lot. So then Dave figured out, all right, let's keep them moving. So we're going to have them order on the radio at one place, pull up to another window and pay, and then drive all the way around the building, giving the staff time to get the food together to pick up their food.
Wow.
Look at that, huh?
Except it now takes longer, so, I mean, it was a great idea.
It does.
Yeah. You're very into that show. You just told us the entire plot, the entire story.
No need to watch the episode now.
Yeah. Dana did say Foods That Built America, great show. And Diane says, yay, Dana, must be the day off, fresh brain cells. Maybe that is. Ooh. He's already had the cough. He's got the fat pants. Maybe the fat pants are the key.
Could be, because, you don't
want to be restricted while answering the Stumpah.
That's right. Cuts down on blood flow.
Dana also said KFC started in a gas station garage.
I did not know that. It wasn't in the show.
Oh, my. Guy's acting like he knows everything about KFC over here.
Am I right? That was not in the show.
I don't know. You'll have to go back and rewatch it.
Or maybe it was. I don't know.
Oh, he was sleeping. Nah, you know what? I bet he was probably on his tablet. He was watching a TikTok at the time.
No. Mm-hmm. I go on the tablet during baseball games because, as you said, you can't watch a whole baseball game.
True.
You can't do it.
But Dana, congrats to Dana. Tied for first place.
All right. Time to get to Am I the A-hole? This is a feature on Reddit, by the way. It's what do they call it? A subreddit or it's a topic.
Stop trying to understand things.
Okay. The question this week is, or the story this week, little context here from the woman. She says, my husband and I got married 9 months ago. We live in a different town from his parents, and his mom visited us unexpectedly on Friday. Now, to give some context about my mother-in-law, she's okay-ish, but has no respect for her son's privacy, and by extension, mine. When it was time to go to bed, now remember, she showed up unexpectedly, okay? When it was time to go to bed, mother-in-law requested that we let her sleep in the bedroom on the master bed. Not just that, but lock the door as well, because she explained she can't feel comfortable enough to sleep without locking the door. I found this bizarre, but I politely declined and suggested other options like they have a guest room. So the wife suggested the guest room or the couch or the air mattress. But no, she turned around and presented these options to me, that she wanted the master bedroom and she was going to lock the door. My husband agreed, but I said no. This initiated an argument between her and I. During the argument, I pointed out how I didn't want to be kept out of my room and away from my stuff, but she lashed out at my husband, saying, "Don't you just stand there, say something." My husband told me to let her sleep in the room and everything. It's just one night. But I told her those were the options I had for her, and if she didn't like them, I could book her into a hotel. She took it as in I was kicking her out, and she started crying, which made my husband upset. She left at midnight, and my husband blew up, saying I disrespected his mom, who was a guest at our house, and treated her poorly. He then reminded me it's our bedroom, not just mine. And I acted horribly to her, causing her to go stay at a hotel in the middle of the night. He went to book a room in the same hotel as her and turned his phone off, so I couldn't reach him. The next day, she went home and told the family, who then berated me, calling my behavior towards my mother-in-law abhorrent, is that what I say, and loathsome. Now my husband is complaining about how I keep trying to ruin his relationship with his family and push them away.
There's a lot to digest.
There's
there.
a lot to unpack, isn't there? Yeah. Number one, you've got the husband just totally siding with the mother and not even seeing what his spouse, what her concerns are.
Yeah.
Not understanding.
See, the detail that kind of changes things is that they have a guest room.
Yeah.
First of all, it's creepy that she wants to lock the door. I don't really hate the part that she wants a master bedroom if there wasn't a guest room. Because, whatever. If there's no guest room, let her sleep in the master bedroom. Whatever, it's one night. But there is a guest room.
Right.
But why does she want to lock the door? Like, if you got to lock the door to change or whatever, that's fine.
Exactly, yeah.
But why do you want to lock the door?
Yeah. So you don't feel safe in your son's house?
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. I don't know why.
Or do you think she was saying she wanted to lock the door because she wanted to go through the stuff?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Especially because there's a guest room and she's insisting on staying in the master bedroom. Weird. Definitely weird.
Yeah.
But I think if it gets to the point where they're going to leave and go to a hotel, I feel like you just give in there. You know?
Yeah.
Is it worth it sending them to a hotel?
I just can't. The number of times where I have been at someone's house, and start talking about, I have never asked to sleep. I don't think I've ever asked to sleep in the master bed.
I'm going to start doing it. I'm just going to start demanding it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
If you go down to Sarah's house, you want the big,
be like, Sarah,
you want the big bed.
You're in the guest room. Sorry.
I'm a guest, so I get the master bed.
I co-host the Pete Braley Show. I deserve a king-size bed.
It.
That's all I'm trying to say here.
And a driver to pick me up.
Or I'll just be like, hey, Liam, guess what, buddy? Get out. Yeah.
You're going to sleep in his little bed.
My room now. I want to play with your robot. He does have a little droid. That is very very interesting.
Kat was telling me she had to. Kat fixed the droid. And I said, ooh, what happened to it? Changed the batteries.
Yeah. So she didn't
really fix it.
I mean, I guess she kind of did. Diane says, sorry, wife is the a-hole. It's one night, passive-aggressive because wife probably didn't like her to begin with and was just trying to pick a fight. Yeah, but there's a guest room. That's what makes it weird, though.
And don't forget one of the first lines I said. She showed up unexpected.
Who shows up unexpected and wants to stay the night? That's weird. Yeah. There's definitely alcohol involved, right? A fight like this?
Oh, I hadn't considered that.
I mean, it doesn't make it justified anyway. Yeah. It's just weird that there's a guest room. Maybe the guest room really stinks. I don't know.
Could be, maybe.
I'm going to need a picture of the guest room, please. And I'm also going to need the address so I can try out the bed just to feel. Maybe it's feels like you're laying on spikes.
Could be.
Maybe I agree with the
Maybe it's
mother-in-law.
a fold-out couch or something.
But why the door lock detail?
Yeah.
So weird.
That really-
Just a really weird situation.
It is.
I think we could all benefit from some time apart in this situation. Emily says, mother-in-law sounds like a piece of work. Give in once and she will walk all over you. That's true, too.
That's true.
Yeah.
Somebody did comment on Reddit that they focused in on the husband, and they said that's a red flag with the husband. It's like he is always. They didn't say mama's boy. Maybe somebody else did, but they said, if he's always going to take his mother's side, whoa.
Yeah, Gail said, mother-in-law way out of line, end of story. Afterward, sometimes the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Diane said, yes, mother-in-law also trying to pick a fight, but why put the husband/son in the middle? Let the two women fight it out amongst themselves. Boxing ring. Give them gloves, and they can wear headgear. They're not going to hurt each other. But that's
true.
That's how we
and
settle
no pulling of
differences.
hair. No pulling of hair. Ladies, that's an unfair.
I don't know. That's just, it's a weird thing for the mother-in-law to do. She kind of sounds like a piece of work. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I'm siding with the wife on this one, but there's definitely some factor. I think I would give in the end. I don't think I would make someone stay in a hotel.
Yeah, I don't think I would. That's quite the thing.
But yeah, I side with the wife.
All right.
That's my opinion,
Your opinion?
not the a-hole.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Feel free to comment, and if we don't get to it here, in the post show, we'll come back to any comments about that. So here's the Wordle story that I have to wonder: isn't this cheating? If you are one of the millions of people hooked on Wordle, if you wish you had just a little help getting started, the folks at the New York Times have just the bot for you. It's called WordleBot, and it's a tool designed to give helpful hints in case you get stuck trying to keep your winning streak alive. It won't give you an outright thumbs up or thumbs down, but it does have a few basics to share. Like, they say crane, C-R-A-N-E, is the best starting word.
I don't know if I agree. I don't know if there's necessarily a best starting word.
Best. Like you said, though, it should be words that have multiple vowels and, the common letters like T, S.
Yeah.
They also found that crate, slate, slant, and trace are very good guesses,
I agree. All good words.
as are lance, cart with an E, C-A-R-T-E. Least is a good word, and trice, which I've never heard of. Have you?
Trice?
T-R-I-C-E.
Yeah. Wait, no, that would be thrice.
Thrice would be three.
True.
WordleBot has perfect knowledge of the 2,309 solutions stored in its memory. And for the record, crane has never been the actual solution to the game yet.
So hold on. Is it just the starting word?
It sounds like it just gives you suggestions for a starting word.
I don't hate it that much. Yeah. But why do you need help? The starting word's like the easiest one.
I've always said the second word is the hardest.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
I mean, I don't struggle with it as much as you. You really think about the second word. When in reality, just pick something and go with it so you can keep the train moving. Just pick some new letters so you can figure something out.
I want to get 2 out of 6, man. Then I can really, shout it out.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you don't.
I might put that on Facebook if I get 2 out of 6.
Wait, you've definitely gotten 2 out of 6 before.
At least once.
Yeah. You didn't post it on Facebook then?
The bot does offer different analysis every day. And just so you know, it does not store any of the thousands of weird and obscure 5-letter words that are floating around out there in the universe. Mm-hmm. So there's no need to grab your thesaurus for words you've never heard of.
Oh. Yeah, I just don't think there's a need. What? If you're using that, you shouldn't be playing Wordle.
Yeah, I mean, right.
That's really not helping you all that much.
Right.
Yeah. Grow up, basically.
Yeah,
Grow
you can
up.
do it.
Yeah, you don't need a Wordle bot. I don't think he's cheating, though, but I do think it's stupid.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, while we talk about computers and stuff, a story I came across yesterday about cybersecurity, how you can keep your information safe. Here are some tips for what you can do. Number 1 is check the privacy settings on all of your apps and devices and delete apps that you no longer use. I was thinking about that when I read this. Mm-hmm. I probably have 3 or 4 apps on my phone. I never go.
Oh, we all do. We all do.
And according to this, we should delete them.
Probably way more than 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have Subway Surfers still. I never play that game.
Okay.
Yeah. That's just an example. Sorry.
I've got, remember when we were at Kat's house and we were playing some kind of game and we had to download an app?
Yeah.
It's like, I haven't played that game in how many months, Kat?
It was a cool game. It was like a trivia game on the PS5, but you use your phone to enter your answers.
Right.
Yeah, but that was Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've had that app for 4 months now and 5 months and haven't used it
You
since.
can delete it, Pete. You can delete it.
Number 2, they say don't click on suspicious emails, which we should all know.
Yes, don't. And if you're like Pete and you get an email that says, "Here's your receipt for your iPhone 17," and you're like, "Matt, did I buy an iPhone 17? Did you, Dad? No. Then it's not real."
I don't think it said that.
It said something like that.
I think it said something. It said,
Piece of advice, look at the email address. Sometimes, especially on iPhones, it's hidden. It'll show up as like it'll just show up as Amazon.com in like the header. But if you click that, it'll show you the exact email address and it'll be like Amazon 4675309. Isn't that a song or an ad or something?
8675309.
There you go. But anyways, if it's something like that, it's not Amazon.
Well,
Amazon's email is going to be like Amazon.com. You know.
I did learn something yesterday taking that cybersecurity test I have to take for the city every 3
Glad
months.
you're learning something.
Yeah. I work part-time for the city because I do these games on cable TV. So for some reason, I guess it's everybody works for the city.
I would like to know though. You have to take it quite frequently. That seems weird.
It's like
Is that
every
true?
3 months or well,
Get me on the phone with your boss.
okay. Hello?
Is it Uncle Jim? Is Uncle Jim your boss?
Yes, he is.
All right. Hey, Uncle Jim, give me a
Uncle
call.
Jim.
I got to talk to you.
So one thing it said was not to click on that link, but you can hover over that link. Like if you're on a computer, you can take your mouse and hover
Just
over
be
that
careful.
link, and it will show you.
Okay, but just be careful
Oh, yeah.
because you might accidentally click it, and then next thing you know, Matt's got to do a lot more work. So let's just all be careful. If the email says you won a prize, I hate to break it to you. You probably didn't win a prize. Right. Okay. Right. Rarely will someone ever email you for something you didn't sign up for that you won a prize.
Hey, can I rant here? And we have to get to your rant, too, from yesterday.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, we
rant.
did figure it out. Yeah. But my rant is, I was watching a commercial the other day, and Terry Bradshaw is now the spokesman for Publishers Clearinghouse.
Okay.
And Publishers Clearinghouse could show up at your door April 30th and give you $7,000 a week for life.
Terry Bradshaw said that?
Yeah, he did.
Oh. It's a weird thing to
So
advertise.
I went to the Publishers Clearinghouse website.
Okay.
And I figured, well, I like playing the lottery. I'll sign up for this.
Oh, boy.
Then they start all these things, all these offers of things to buy.
Yeah.
So I just go buy them. I'm not going to buy anything.
Wait. Oh, you go buy them as in you pass by them.
I passed.
I thought you bought them all.
No,
I'm like,
no.
Pete, what did you buy?
So there's all these ads for things to buy, and I'm just scrolling past because I don't want to buy anything. I just want to enter the contest, right? Mm-hmm. So now I get a daily email saying, "You haven't bought anything yet, Pete. We'd love for you to buy something." And I'm like, do I have to buy something to enter this? Because that makes it an illegal lottery.
Yeah, just maybe don't. Did you not do it?
What? I haven't bought anything.
No, did you enter the thing or whatever?
Yeah. That's
Peter. Just be careful, buddy.
Okay.
If just play the lottery. You know the lottery. Just keep doing that. Most of the time, if it's like an online contest, if it's not a scam, it's just going to sign you up for an email list. That's what it is. If you're signing up to win a prize and you have to enter your email, it's so that they can get your email.
They have sold my email.
The most valuable thing a company can get is your email because they will shove offers down your throat. Yeah. For some reason, I'm on Kellogg's email list, okay? I don't know why. I think Kellogg's makes Cheez-Its, right?
I'll have to check.
They make some sort of cracker. That's probably why. They probably tracked me down based on my purchase history.
Maybe,
and they see all I buy from the grocery store is crackers. Not a balanced diet. We can get into that later. But I get emails, and I try to unsubscribe. And it takes you to the website where you unsubscribe.
Yes.
And it's a loading symbol. And it never stops. It's genius on their part because I can't unsubscribe, right. But I feel like it's illegal somehow. I just can't prove it. But they take me to the unsubscribe page, and it just loads. And I bet you if I took them to the court, they'd be like, maybe you should get a better computer, a better internet or something. I don't know what to tell you. But I guarantee it's just a page with a video of a loading thing.
Trish
drives me crazy.
Trish is fed up with unsubscribe. It's like, why can't you just click unsubscribe and that takes you out of it?
Yeah.
No, you have to go to a website. Then you have to enter your email.
And then they're like, "Oh, are you sure you want to go? You dirtbag? You sure? Fine, you'll just miss out on all this great." They make you feel so bad for it. They're like, "Fine, I guess you don't like the children in Africa." It's like, what? When did I say that?
What?
Yeah.
Next on the list, this is a little cybersecurity for us all. Limit the personal information that you share online. I've heard this a number of times. You know those quizzes on Facebook, like, school, pets, states you've been to?
Yeah, there'll be a picture and it'll be like, comment your high school mascot. They don't care about your high school mascot.
They can use that to figure out your password. So stay away from those quizzes. Use multi-factor authorization tools that require a code.
It's a good idea for important stuff.
That is sent to you by a text or a phone or email. It gives you an added layer of protection. Mm-hmm. Number 5 is to download a password manager to generate unique passwords on your account. Using the same password on all your accounts is a gift to hackers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can keep a notebook like Trish. I won't tell you where the notebook is. You'll never know.
You'll never know.
But keep a notebook.
And also, number 6 is to update your software on all your devices to reduce an attack of ransomware or malware. So there you go. There's your thing. So what was your rant yesterday that we never got to? It was about ads?
It's about news articles.
Oh, and that's right, news articles.
Everybody loves a good news article, right? And especially like Facebook. I enjoy the Facebook news tab sometimes. Sometimes I don't like it because it like tailors it to you, so you can easily be influenced by stuff like that. So I don't do anything like that with like important things. But like there was one about like spacesuits yesterday. I found it interesting. You always want to read that stuff, but you click it, and there's ads all over the place on these online news articles.
Yeah.
But not even, and like I get it. That's how you make money. Like I have no disrespect in that case. You need advertisements to make money and keep the business going. Whatever, fine with that. But they're so annoying in like you get on the website, the initial pop-up ad, and you have to exit out of it.
Yep.
But then you keep scrolling. You got the ads that like follow you down the page, and it like as you're scrolling, it messes up where you left off reading.
Yes,
because it like shifts the page.
Right.
And so it takes you so long to just read the article. And like I get that that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep you on the page longer and get you to shove the ad in your face.
The ad. Yeah.
But like. I'm almost like done reading ads. So like I feel like you're doing yourself an injustice here because I'm now going to stop reading your articles because of all this buffoonery. But it's everywhere. It's every website. Every website you go to, it's the same stuff. The advertisements are so annoying. Keep the ads, but just make them less annoying, please.
I hear you.
I hate it. I hate reading and having to take 20 minutes to read an article because you finished a paragraph and you just started the next paragraph and where'd it go? Pop. I'm not at this part yet. And you have to scroll up and find, no, I already read that. It's so annoying.
Please, people, make a change.
Stop.
Make a change.
Stop with the ads. Real quick, we got some unsubscribe stuff.
Okay.
Diane says, unsubscribe always works for me. It's because you're not subscribed to Kellogg's. And Diane said, hate the must subscribe to continue to read or those. Yes. Yeah, the one where it's like, you read the unimportant parts of the article. To get to the interesting parts, it costs $5 a month.
Or this has been happening to me a lot this week. I'll go to a news site and it'll say you've exceeded your 5 free articles.
Yeah,
please register here.
But they tell you it after you like read the first paragraph. So you're into it, and then they're like, "Psych, let me get $150 a day if you want to read this article." And it's like, I don't care that much.
And I understand. Being someone that, I did write a column for a newspaper, so I understand the journalist should get paid for their work, but...
Isn't that what ads are for, though?
You would think you're
just going over the top here with these dumb... And, like, I'm sorry, but for articles, like, if I'm just reading an article, it better not be more than, like, $2 a month. There's, like... Like, I think I mentioned the New York Times before. It's like $5 a month just to get the crossword. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but crosswords are not that interesting. $5 a month? Are you kidding me? On top of all the other monthly expenses we got?
Yeah.
I'm not paying $5 a month for a crossword.
Yeah. I think the Boston Globe got me because it was like 99 cents for 3 months.
See that? I don't hate that.
I know, but I'm waiting for the 4th month because they're going to hit me with, okay, now
$50 a month now. Yeah, be careful with that. If there's a free trial for anything, be careful. They'll probably make you enter your credit card information the second that free trial runs out.
Ooh.
Bam.
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 So what I always do, well, I don't do this with those because I don't really sign up for free trials. They're all a scam. But for all my charges, I keep it in my calendar.
So you know
calendar
when.
on your phone, you'll know when everything happens.
Cool.
And what else we got here? Dana says the current commercial for the wife paying bills, asking for the passwords, and the husband ranting all the passwords. Giggle every time.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Also, Justin says, Matt, it was for the codes for. We think it was like some Call of Duty thing. I think on the Cheez-It boxes, but you had to enter your email.
Oh,
that's how they got.
That's
me.
how they got you.
I was young and naive.
Hey.
Yeah, and now I will have Kellogg's emails for the rest of my life.
All right, so today I will try to unsubscribe from Publishers Clearinghouse, and I'll give you a full report tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck.
Okay,
Good luck.
Let me get to the random question because we do have the Sibs coming up, the Battle of the Sibs in just a bit. Our random question today, what is your idea of the perfect day?
Scrolling through my Kellogg's emails.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I love it.
What is your idea of the perfect day? I wonder if Dana will say coffee, fat pants, and
Yeah, vertical. Well, no, horizontal would be perfect.
yeah, that'd be good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When I read this yesterday, I thought, let's see, my idea for a perfect day would be about maybe 72, 75 degrees. You know?
Oh, okay. I didn't realize we were going down to the detail.
Yeah. Maybe wake up in the morning.
details.
Of course, it's a Saturday.
Maybe wake up in the Jesus. We got morbid.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
Yes, you want to wake up in the morning.
Wake up in the morning.
Oh, my
Thank you.
Goodness.
Okay, maybe it's a Saturday.
The perfect day is I'm not here. Okay, the perfect day is I'm out of here. Jeez.
Maybe it's a Saturday because that's my favorite day of the week, right?
Of course, yeah.
I have nothing pressing, nowhere that I have to be. The sun's up, grass is green, birds singing. And maybe later in the day, Mom and I go to the beach, so we just relax on the beach.
Oh.
So,
Later in the day, though?
well, what do they say? The prime tanning time is 10 to 2?
Oh, because that's why, Pete's down there at the beach tanning.
That's it,
Got to
man.
get those, got
Gotta
to get that nice tan
That's
glow.
Yep.
Interesting.
What's your idea of a perfect
You
day?
went down to little details, failed to mention like food of any kind.
Maybe we'd
Charles,
grill.
Out of here.
Grill, maybe have some steaks.
Oh, okay. You grilling or somebody else grilling?
No, I'll grill.
Oh, okay.
I'll grill. Yeah.
All right. Respect.
Thank you.
My perfect day, sleep in until like 10.
Ooh.
Yeah. Love me some sleep.
Yep.
10, 11 maybe, because I'll probably stay up late. That's what I like to do. What else here? I don't know. Chill. Watch some Netflix. Eat a burrito. Pretty low maintenance here.
Pretty long.
I'm pretty low maintenance.
And doesn't depend on the weather either.
Yeah.
You're just doing your own thing.
See, that's tough. I mean, everyone likes a sunny day, but I actually like the rain, especially if I'm going to be at home, like just watching movies. I might like a nice rain, maybe
Yeah.
a thunderstorm.
I hear you.
Not super loud thunder so that I can't hear the movie, but just enough thunder. Yeah.
Just enough.
I do like the rain.
Okay.
Anyways, Dana says coffee, fat pants, and fishing with my daughter.
Okay.
He said, and a good cigar.
Ooh,
There we go.
okay.
It sounds like a good day.
All right.
Justin said barbecue, pool party, sun shining, World Cup games on, chilling with friends and family. Not this year, though. World Cup in November. Although he does live in Florida now. So,
Okay, right.
yeah, those of us up here will be
So
inside
You were
around a
saying-
fireplace.
the World Cup is in November because they're playing it in one of the hottest places in the world, right?
Yeah, if it was in the summer, Justin, it'd be what, like 110 degrees or something like
Were
that?
they playing
It's
Qatar?
still going to be, yeah. How do you pronounce it? Is it
I've heard it said Qatar. I've heard Qatar.
Yeah, someone let me know the correct pronunciation. But yeah, I mean, it's still going to be really hot, but it's going to be less really hot.
Okay.
So, yeah. Danny said, Pete, next time we do dinner, I will teach you a great way to check the steaks depending on how you like them cooked.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Pete
Thank
actually
you.
made steak the other day.
Did it come out okay for you?
I thought so. I'm not
Yeah.
super picky with like steak and how it's cooked.
Am I an amateur, Dana? Because I always bring my little thermometer out.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that. He's a fact checker.
I was looking for 145.
Abby
for
says
temperature.
70s. I'm assuming the temperature and not the time period.
Mm-hmm.
70s, no pressing matters, just relaxing. Barbecue that someone else does. Fun people around and no cleanup.
Nice.
Aren't those
Yeah.
the best parties when you leave the cleanup for the next morning?
Yeah.
You wake up and you're like, what happened here? but that night is great. No cleanup.
But I don't think your mom ever does that, does she? Your mom cleans up.
No, like my graduation party, she cleans up like the important stuff. And
Right,
We clean
right.
up the rest the next morning.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Anyways, Gail says, perfect day, sunshine. Charlie.
You're not getting
Driving
out.
me crazy today. If you guys see me with my arm over here, like looking, I'm trying to tame the dog silently.
Mom warned me.
It's a skill. A
She
skill
said-
that's waning.
Good luck with this guy.
Yeah. Sorry, Gail. Gail says, perfect day, sunshine, soft breezes with a loved one. In parentheses, S. So loved one or loved ones. Enjoying watching the day unfold, living in the moment. There we go.
Nice.
Abby says, end the day watching a favorite show, comfy in bed, without having to set up alarm for the next day.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that great?
Yeah, except I never do that.
You always do.
Even when I sleep in,
Yeah.
I set my alarm to sleep in because I fully believe that, I know it's not true, but I fully believe that if I fall asleep without an alarm, I will sleep until like some ungodly time, like 4:30 p.m. And I don't want to, I would wake up feeling so bad about myself if I did that, so I don't risk that. So if I want to sleep in, I'll set my alarm for 10:30.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, it is time for us to bring you the Battle of the Sibs. We got the Braley Bunch together once again for another round, so kind of a mixed bag of questions today, but make sure you play along. It's time once again for the Battle of the Sibs. As the Sibs return, we have, actually, Kat is in Virginia Beach with Sarah. Look at that. And, of course, in Virginia Beach is Doug.
Yeah.
And here at home, we have Matt to my left.
That's me.
It's time for miscellaneous trivia this week. And the reason we have miscellaneous trivia is because we put together bonus questions for all of the episodes. We all hiding our little answers here. So I ended up with all of these bonus questions. So we throw them all together in one big soup.
Yeah.
And it's miscellaneous trivia.
It's the Nana move right here.
All right, here we go. Question number 1 is from SpongeBob. All right. What is Mr. Krabs' first name?
I don't know how to spell.
Easy money.
Don't know how to spell it?
Not at all.
I'm so proud.
I mean, it's like...
It's
It's
unique name.
different. It's
Not a name like Pete.
yeah,
Does
well,
everyone know how to spell it but me?
Does anyone know how to spell Pete?
how we doing? Everybody have an answer? No points for spelling, remember? All right, Doug, what did you put down?
Came out my nose.
I have Eugene.
Eugene. All right. Now I got you both in the same place here. Kat, what do you have?
Eugene.
Spelled.
Eugine.
Okay.
Close, but no.
Sarah, what do you have?
Eugene.
And Matt.
Eugene.
Eugene. So a
I was
point for
close. I
everyone
was one letter off.
as we get underway. So I guess this goes back to what, the 2000s? Question number 2. Who was everyone's first friend on MySpace?
That's not fair for those of us that didn't have MySpace.
Oh.
Half my space.
You've never heard this, though?
Doug, did he have a last name?
I don't know. I was just thinking that.
That's a good question.
I'm just going first name.
I'm sure he did. All right, let's first go to the two that are struggling with this. Matt, what did you write down?
Steve.
Why not? It works, right, for most people. Kat, what did you have?
Arc.
Ark?
Mark.
Oh, Mark.
Mark, that's Facebook.
Yeah, that's Facebook.
Mark Zuckerberg.
It's
Good guess, Kat. Good guess. Don't let them intimidate you.
Sarah and Doug show me at the same time.
Tom.
Tom was his name.
I should have picked a different generic
Everybody had a friend named Tom.
Matt, are you keeping score or am I keeping score?
name. You always keep score.
Well, you had a thing on your whiteboard. I was confused.
No, this is my eraser.
That's his eraser.
Oh, I don't have I got
We
this
all
little
have the
thing.
same one. I
Yeah.
bought us all this whiteboard. Oh, wait a minute. Did this
No.
come from my other whiteboard?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's because this is my eraser.
Sorry, I got too many whiteboards.
Okay.
I'm just a big whiteboard guy.
Question number 3. Which cartoon series holds the record for the longest TV series in terms of episodes and seasons in the United States?
Easy money.
Which cartoon series? Oh, Flintstones?
You saying that
What?
as a joke
Yeah.
eliminates one possible answer for these idiots to guess.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm sorry, idiots. And that was his word, not mine. Matt, what did you write?
I put The Simpsons.
Simpsons. All right, Doug, what do you have?
I have The Simpsons as well.
And ladies in the beach, what do you have?
Simpsons.
Simpsons and uh-oh.
Please
Oh,
tell me she
no.
put The Flintstones. SpongeBob.
The correct answer is The Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
Still going strong.
As soon as you said The Simpsons, I'm like, he done fucked up.
Question number 4, I believe left over from the day we did states trivia. Which state is known as the Granite State? Which state is known as the Granite State? I love how Sarah has to go to all different kind of angles here. So Cat, would you cheat? I mean, come on.
No.
Oh God, I don't know how I feel about this one.
No?
Granite State.
The Granite State.
Hey, I'm built in a counter. I need some granite. Oh, that's easy. Just go to.
I
Hoping the answer would flow.
yeah, I don't
Not
think.
yet, huh?
I got it.
You
Easy.
got it?
Yeah, it's easy.
Okay. All right, let's start out with Cat. What do you have?
Nevada.
Nevada. Sarah, what did you write?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire. All right, Doug, what did you write?
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire and
Utah.
Utah. The correct answer is New Hampshire.
Damn it.
Not far away.
You guys got to pay attention on the state signs.
Yep.
Sarah,
That's welcome to the right.
Kat and I have a life.
And besides that, he's
What?
usually napping.
I was gonna say, what's your life when you're going down 93 in New Hampshire?
Sleeping.
Yeah.
Beauty sleep. You wouldn't understand, Baldy.
Hey, let's go back to SpongeBob, Sarah's favorite, of course. Where does Larry hang out? Where does Larry hang out on SpongeBob?
This is the only place I remember seeing him.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute.
I have two. Oh no,
I have two answers as well.
Me too, but I
three
only
answers.
There are two that are acceptable.
Okay.
I'm putting both then.
$20 says I get this wrong.
Yeah.
$20 says I'm not even close.
Doug, what did you write down?
I put down the beach, which is called Goo Lagoon.
Okay. Ladies, what do you have?
I put beach/gym.
Beach/gym. All right. Sarah, what did you write?
I put the beach/muscle beach.
Muscle Beach.
Muscle
And
Beach.
Doug, what did you, Matt, what did you write?
Muscle Beach.
Apologize.
I'm sorry. Matt, what did you write?
Goo Lagoon.
Goo Lagoon. The correct answer is Muscle Beach or Goo Lagoon.
Ah, all right. So we
There
all
you
got.
go.
All
We all
right.
get a point, right?
You wrote down beach, right?
I guess we'll give. it
Okay,
to
we'll
her.
give it. Yeah.
But if I lose by 1 point again,
I'm not showing up next time. I am not showing up. Trivia from the 2000s, or actually 2010. In May of 2010, Betty White became the oldest person to guest host what TV show? In May of 2010, the late great Betty White became the oldest person to guest host what TV show?
your strategy. I'm gonna try and throw people.
So sad.
Boy, you're writing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's a long answer. All
I'm
right.
going to flip it over. It's going to be a beautiful drawing of Betty White.
No, if you've watched the show, you know that I only know how to draw a squirrel.
And
Yes,
he
that
does
is
a
true.
darn good squirrel. All right, what did you doodle there? What did you write?
I put SNL.
SNL.
I was trying
Okay.
to throw you guys off.
Doug, what do you have?
I have SNL.
Sarah?
SNL.
SNL and Cat.
I wrote out Saturday Night Live.
Hey.
I was just gonna say, wow, look at all of us too lazy to write the full thing, and then there's Cat, the overachiever.
Hey, back to the states now for question number 7. In what state is the Baseball College World Series held every year? In what state is the Baseball College World Series held every year? Because
Easy money.
it's always in one place. Like the Little League is in what? Williamsport, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's where my head went immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, Pennsylvania. And I was like, no, they're not in college.
Go with your gut. Go with your gut.
I feel like I should know this pretty easily.
Yeah.
Pipe down, Pete.
I stopped there. That's why I didn't.
Baseball college.
Kat.
Does it look warm?
I can't answer that. Well, they play. When do they play?
Peter, you always say you want me to win, right?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, so pipe down.
Okay.
I might have them here.
Do you have it? Does everybody have an answer?
I
Have an
have
answer.
a answer.
A answer. All right, Sarah. What is your answer?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. Kat, what did you write down?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Doug, what about you?
Put Nebraska.
And Matt, what did you write
I
down?
thought I would be the only one to get it. It's
But-
Nebraska.
Nebraska is the answer.
Omaha.
That's right. All right, question
They said
number.
Omaha. They didn't say Oklahoma. But yes, Oklahoma is also a state.
Gee. Just pat her on the head. Just comfort her. It's okay, Kat.
Question number 8, and we'll go back to SpongeBob. In the great, what's that?
She said, thank God.
In the Great Snail Race, what was the name of Squidward's snail? In the Great Snail Race, what was the name of Squidward's snail? By the looks of things, are we talking a Stumpah, on the Battle of the Sibs? Well, we've had a couple where people have given blank answers.
I think I just figured out the stumper.
It's called the Stumpah.
Stumpah.
Wait, from today? You figured
Yeah.
out? Oh, well, I'm trying to think when this would air.
This is going to air next Friday. Next Wednesday. Yeah.
Chances are it'll be answered by then. What's your answer?
So what's the question again? What happens after 6 dates?
Yeah.
What stops happening after 6 dates?
Yeah.
The end of the week.
Oh.
No. Oh, sorry, hold on. No.
There we go. All right, how are we doing here with the Great Snail Race? Do we have an answer from everyone?
I've got an answer.
You got all right. What's your answer, Doug?
I don't know. Maybe they were like trying to be funny. Ferrari
being super fast. All right.
Yeah.
Kat, what did you write?
I wrote Fifi.
Fifi. Sarah, what do you have?
I put Reginald.
Reginald. And Matt, what do you have?
But you snail bolt.
snail ball.
It's a Stumpah, as nobody answered. Snelly. Snelly
I feel
was.
like I should get a point though.
Yeah. What was it? Snelly, Gary, of course, was
And then
SpongeBob.
Patrick's Rock, right?
Patrick.
Yeah.
Didn't
The
the
Rock
end
ended up winning.
Yeah.
Yes, the Rock did.
How did that happen?
Yeah.
All right, let's go back to states. Question number 9. Which state has the most lakes? Which state in the United States has the most lakes?
I feel like this is on that state's license plate too.
I'm not going to say no.
The Lake State.
I really think
I didn't know.
You don't know.
And it states.
I so much want to give you guys a clue, but I can't do it.
Pitor?
There's
Zip it. Let's start with Kat. What did you write down?
Michigan.
Michigan. All right.
I wrote Michigan.
I wrote it
Michigan
first.
too. Okay. Doug, what do you have?
I went with Florida. I feel like it's
Florida?
something dumb.
That was
they've
my
been
other
known for.
guess.
Okay. And Matt, what do you have?
Illinois.
Illinois. It is the land of 1,000 lakes, the state of Minnesota.
Ah.
Minnesota.
Is it on their license plate?
Yes, it is. Which, by the way, is where the Los Angeles Lakers came from. They moved from Minnesota. So, I mean,
Oh.
there's no lakes in L.A.,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
they're from Minnesota.
That's interesting.
So
I never
what's
really, I never really wondered why the Lakers were the Lakers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what else would Minnesota name something else?
Question number 10. Winnie the Pooh lived where? Winnie the Pooh lived where? And we're just doing this for giggles here because Doug's the winner.
I wasn't a big Winnie the Pooh guy,
Okay.
but I think I have it.
Let's see. Let's start with Doug. What do you have?
I have the 100-acre woods.
The
in a tree.
100 acre in a tree. Okay.
That's a Sarah answer right there.
Matt, what did you write down?
The 100-acre woods.
100 acre woods. Sarah, what do you have?
100-acre woods.
100. And Kat, what do you have?
100-acre woods.
100 acre woods. Everybody gets a point, but the winner is Doug. Congratulations.
Yeah, I got 5 points, so
Boo.
I'm happy with that.
I don't like this.
What the
I'm losing now.
Yeah, okay. Sarah calls me the other day, the day after we did the last trivia, and she's like, I'm really upset that I lost trivia. And I was updating the score because I keep track of how many wins everybody has.
Right.
Sarah's in the lead with like 8 or 9 wins. She's like, I'm really upset that I lost. I said, Sarah, I've won fucking twice.
Where am I at? How many do I have?
You're in second. I don't remember what you have. I don't have it pulled
Yeah,
up. but-
second place.
I had a winning streak there for a while.
Thanks, guys, and congratulations, Doug.
Bye.
Yes, good to have everybody together, and I'm sure you've figured this out. We pre-record these, so for the next 3 weeks, Kat's going to be in Virginia.
Yeah.
though she's actually in Acushnet. So
Had my work cut out for me. We always have 4 screens. I have pre-made things that I put over the videos, and they were like, hey, we're going to record it together. I was like, okay, I got to make new things. That's okay. Nobody panic. It ended up looking pretty good, though.
it did.
I
It did.
I think so.
It looked very good. It would have been weird though, because the only other way to do that would be to put Kat upstairs in
Yeah.
Sarah's house.
I have to lock her in the room.
Yeah, right.
That's why the mom wanted to lock herself.
Oh, that explains.
She was
it, yeah.
recording Sibs Triv with her family.
Hey, that'll do it for today. Stand by for the post show where we can catch up on some chats and just hang out for a little bit. If you must leave, we do leave you with a thought for the day today. And our thought is choose your habits carefully. They decide your future. All right. We'll be right back with the post show.
We back.
I love it when I learn something new. You know?
Are you talking about the big drums?
No, not about. But I did learn that this
He
week.
finally realized what the big drums were
Yeah.
in the song, in our intro outro thing.
Because, you know, when we have the little musical interlude there, he's checking back on chats and I'm looking things up and then.
Well, most of the time I just stretch. That's the time. I don't know. If every time we go to the post show, I just go. And then I let out some sort of scream of some kind. Different every day.
He let out a big,
Depends
big
how I'm
stretch
feeling.
sound today. Yeah.
If I ever forget to mute the mics, you'll hear.
But there was one day this week where he said, all right, we'll come back right after the big drums. And I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
So I learned something about these shows.
This guy.
No, but I learned something today. I was looking at, I always go to Twitter and see what's trending today.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes, you know, things will happen during the show and we don't find out about it till afterwards. So I just learned that today is known as Spy Wednesday, which I have never heard before. In Christianity, the Wednesday of Holy Week, which is today, is also known as Spy Wednesday, as it marks the betrayal of Jesus by his disciple Judas Iscariot. I never heard that before.
Glad it's not like some excuse, like go out and stalk somebody today.
Yeah.
Like don't do that.
Make it a
That's not
stalking
okay.
day.
Don't stalk anybody.
No.
I did miss back. We were talking about the perfect day. Diane said my perfect day is waking up wherever I happen to be camping and enjoying the great outdoors.
Okay. Yeah.
I like it.
Diane, she did ask me this week when we were talking about the day that night we went camping and our poured and the tent leaked and we, as soon as daylight broke, we broke camp and got out of there. She asked me if we were at Maple Park, which I think is in Wareham, and I don't think that was the name.
I don't
of it.
remember. We went to a lot of different campgrounds.
We were down in Wareham. I don't know if there's another one down there.
Our favorite place is up in Vermont.
Yeah, Breezy Meadows.
Breezy
right?
Meadows. Yeah, we like that place.
And Abby has joined us at Breezy Meadows for the campfire.
Yeah.
But then went home.
Yeah.
So.
Abby, were you there the day I almost burnt my face in the campfire?
Oh, man.
That was a good time. That was a good time.
You know, when you're walking around the campfire, you always say, be careful, don't fall in. He did. I
didn't fall in. I caught myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was teetering in my chair, like your parents tell you not to do. I was teetering in my chair, and I fell forward somehow, which I don't know why I was teetering forward, but anyways, fell forwards, and all you guys actually caught me.
Yep.
But I made the mistake, which not a mistake, the natural reaction. I put my hand out, and I caught myself, but it was on the fire ring.
Ooh.
So my hand bubbled up. Yeah, I had a burnt hand for a while, but yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's my story.
Yep.
Yep. Almost fell into a fire. you know, it's the reason I am who I am today.
But you were saved.
Yeah, I was
You were
saved.
saved.
But yeah, why did I put my hand out? I would have been completely unscathed. Is that the right use of that word?
Yes, it is.
Completely unscathed
Yep,
if I
yep.
didn't put my hand out, but I did because that's what you do. Yeah. Anyways, what were you saying? What's going on?
Diane said she'll have to try Breezy Meadows. Well, it's 5 hours away.
Yeah, it's pretty deep. It's a
Yeah.
long drive,
Yeah.
but it is a nice place. Diane did say, I know print publications are suffering, so they need to make their money however they can to pay their journalists. But I think most readers are like Matt, not going to pay $5 to $10 a month. Yeah, and I is that not what advertisements are for? That's my thing. Like, what everything should be is for the consumer.
Right.
You know, that should be your first mindset. And these dumb subscription fees are not for the consumer, so that's stupid.
The newspaper industry, I think I can safely say the newspaper industry was not ready for the internet. You know, it's
I don't know, but
the internet came, some places put their stuff online for free, and then realized they're not buying the paper anymore. So then they had to pull it back
yeah.
and put up these paywalls. So
I don't know. I just think even if you make the subscription fee like 99 cents a month or $2 a month, you'd get way more. I don't know many people that are going to pay $10 a month to read to read articles.
true. And Dana commented that he reads the obituaries now. Not so much for him, but also his dad's friends and coworkers, and they make you pay for that.
Which is messed up, right?
Well, if you look at it, see, I'm on both sides here.
Oh, of course you are. I'm on both sides here, Peter.
Well, because I used to write, and it's like, yeah, you should get paid for it. So anyway,
but not by charging the person reading. Don't you want people to read your stuff?
but I
You
gotta
can't go charge them $15 a week.
but I gotta get paid.
Is your stuff worth $15 a week?
Probably not.
No, and you want to
No.
be nice to the people that are reading it. You don't want to cause them financial struggle just to read your article, right?
Right. But the thing about obituaries is it is one of, if not the most popular part of the newspaper.
But how messed up is that to charge people to read obituaries?
Well,
Is it not me that think that's morally wrong?
but from a business point of view,
Think if you're mourning, right? And someone that you loved, and you're like, I just want to read their obituary.
Yeah.
And you go and you're like, Tom was such a great guy, and then you get a pop-up.
to read more.
To read more, spend $70 on a year. But don't worry, you get to play the crossword.
It is not
And you're
$70.
crying, and you're like, okay, here's my credit card, I guess. And next thing you know, you're living on the street.
The other thing they do
Messed up.
is, at least when my mom died, I remember, when we went to put the obituary together, they charge you so much money to run the obituary. And it's like, come on, man.
When I die, put the money that you would spend on an obituary, just give me a billboard with like thumbs up that said, that was fun. Yeah.
Hell of a guy.
Yeah.
Hell of a guy.
Oh, wait, why? You know what we should do? Let's just start recording the obituary in like an audio format. Just post it on YouTube. Just send everybody the link. Hey, if you care, here you go. Maybe, sounds morbid. Maybe I'll make a YouTube channel that's just obituaries. You can send it to me. I'll just upload it. You know?
Can we film
Free for you.
Can we film our own? For like what?
Hello. If you're seeing this,
Hey.
I am dead. In my opinion, I was an okay person.
Hi,
And I loved Trish.
I'm
My
no one.
name's not Trish.
Pete was okay, but Trish made great chocolate chip cookies.
Consider
That's
it's like,
all mine says.
hey, I gave it my best shot. If I pissed you off, I'm sorry. You know? Something
Yeah.
like that.
All right.
Short and
so
to the point.
I'll be starting an obituary YouTube channel. That'll be what I'm known for. You know, everyone thinks about what legacy
That's
they
right.
leave.
That's right.
I'll be the YouTube obituary guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Nobody
could be-
take my idea. This video is timestamped. I'll take you to court.
But it's not copyrighted. So how are you going to win?
I have no idea.
Okay.
That's for the lawyers to figure out.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not qualified. All right, what are we saying? Diane says Standard Times obits are free. I check every day, make sure I'm alive. Old
Oh.
joke. Hey, that's, you know what?
Hey.
But that's a good shout, just to make sure you're still
That's
kicking.
it. That's
yeah.
it.
I mean, it is a weird simulation that we live in, right?
Read it first thing in the morning.
It would.
so-
I mean, hey, that's how we prove that the simulation's real. Is if you're alive and you read the obituaries and you're in there.
What'd you say? The world ended in 2012? And
Hey,
Walls
that's
is-
what they say. I'm not
Walls
saying
is
that's what
faking
I
it.
believe.
Yeah.
But statistically, they say, but there's arguments against it, that it's more likely that we're in a simulation than real life. Is that true?
What?
I don't know. I'm just bringing you. I deliver the facts for you to decide your own opinion. Except for potato salad, that stuff is gross.
No, I love potato salad.
Let's see.
So
Dana
does that-
says you have to pay to post an obit, so the paper is getting paid. So messed up, though.
So
You gotta. Funerals are so expensive. We've been over this. You know, you gotta pay for all that stuff. Literally, you gotta pay for your death, and then. Hey, Charles.
he's chewing up. He's chewing up the doormat.
Charles, he's driving me crazy, man.
He is. Is there a full moon?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I have no idea.
You know who usually knows every full moon? Paramedics.
Yeah, Dana,
Like-
is it a full moon?
Yeah, Dana, can you update me on that?
Let us know.
Paramedics, nurses, school teachers, they usually know every full moon.
So back to me falling in the fire. Abby says, "I believe I was there. Come do it again."
No. Can we skip that part?
Rude and quite possibly really mean. Actually, you want me to fall in a fire again?
And is Breezy Meadows still owned by the same couple? Because
Was it Jim? Right?
Jim,
Yeah,
right?
all I know is Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know his full name.
Jim used to go around with his
ATV.
Yeah,
I think it was an ATV.
and he pulled something right for hay rides.
Oh, that's tractor. I think.
Yeah.
Charlie. Hey.
They always had something every night going on, so
Yeah.
it's pretty cool.
Let's see. Diane says she'll go up to Breezy Meadows, but only if Abby visits or joins in.
Oh.
Abby, it's up to you, bro.
Okay, maybe we could have a remote show.
Diane says obituaries are $400 plus.
What? Is it that much?
Huh? But just a death notice is free. It's just my face. Matt died.
No, it's not. Picture would cost more.
Oh, great. It's Matt Braley died but had no money. Is all it says. That's all it says. Had no money for an obituary. Oh, yeah, no, YouTube's sounding better and better. I think that's at least how I'm doing it. So if you guys are ever wondering, just I'll make a YouTube channel and I'll send it out while I'm alive. You can all subscribe to it and put notifications on. If you get a notification that that channel posted a video, that means Matt died. And the video that posted is Matt's obituary.
Okay,
I think that's a great idea. I might do that.
you might go. Yeah,
I'm going to record it now. And then say I live to like 150. It'll be 23-year-old Matt being like, hey, guys, at some point I died.
Yeah.
And you're seeing this video.
gave him my
Potato
best
salad
shot.
is nasty. And I'll die on that hill.
I think we need to wrap up soon because Charlie just put his paw on the doorknob.
I've said this before. If we had the doorknobs that are like, I don't know the doorknob terminology.
They go down.
The horizontal
The levels.
doorknobs
Yeah.
that go down. Charlie would be able to
Charlie would
open
be able-
doors.
yeah.
He would be able to open doors, which makes me want to install some. Just to see it. Yeah. Just to see if he could.
Can we film it?
We would have to change them back instantly because that would cause a lot of problems.
Yeah, it would.
But that would be really fascinating. But yeah, I do think that has to be the end. If I miss any chats, I apologize. But Charlie needs to go for a walk.
Yep, he does. So.
Yes.
All right, so that'll do it. We'll be back tomorrow morning, and no matter what, we hope you go out and make it a great day.
Peace.